So I just wanted to talk about something that's been going on for the last, 7 months or so because it's real and like people just don't talk about stuff like this. But I was like a certain type of mom um, before I was saved, and then things happen and life changes happen, and we get burnt out as parents and everything like that. But when your priorities change, it is very difficult. Say, like before, my kids were my number one priority, which still shouldn't have been right. My husband should be my number one priority, but that's just the reality of my situation. I felt like my kids should be the top priority, and I just feel like the quality of me as a mom has changed so much. And like, I'm still just trying to figure this out. I'm very distracted lately in every way, to the point where like nothing, on earth in reality, nothing really feels real to me. And that's been going on for the last 7 months. And I kind of try to talk to people about it, and they'll just say like, oh yeah, like that's just what it's supposed to be, and like whatever kind of like generic advice. And they're trying to be helpful, but they don't seem to know. Like, I've had a hard time finding people that relate to my situation. Yeah, and I've just been going through this time where I just feel like God feels distant, and I know He's not distant, it's me. I understand that. But I just feel very nostalgic for myself before. Which is probably not how I should be feeling, but it's just the truth, you know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people suffer as Christians, not because like they're being persecuted, but because they do, and this is just how I'm currently suffering. And it's definitely not like a God thing. It's like this is what the devil is tempting me with, because it is. God isn't making me suffer. God isn't making me feel inadequate in the ways I feel inadequate. The enemy is, right? Which is why I think that people give up sometimes. And my rationale is like, if I give up, which I would never do, but if I do, what is there for me? There's death, you know what I mean? There's turning my back on Jesus. And then I know the truth now, so even if I did try to walk away, I would still not be who I was before. I will never be who I was before, you know what I mean? There is no like going back to how I was before. I am a new creation, and people always say in such a happy way, like, I am a new creation, I am born again, da 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 da. Yes, it is true. It is a good thing, obviously, but it is hard. It is a difficult adjustment. I don't enjoy any of the things I used to enjoy. The coping mechanisms I used to use, I do not use anymore because I know they were bad for me. But what's happening now is I'm in this weird in-between stage where I don't have the coping mechanisms I developed because I realized they were damaging. They were inviting things into me I do not want. And I'm learning to depend on God. And I just have so many questions and so many challenges that it is hard right now. It is difficult. I wake up and I think about all the millions of ways I could be doing things differently. And it's not like about my desires. It's not just like I want to do this. I don't know what I want anymore, which is also something very strange. I used to know what I at least wanted, and it's good that I don't move that way anymore, but also like I have all of these ideas for things that could improve my life or our life, or even just things that I want to do that I don't have a clear set way to achieve that goal. And I'm like, is it God's will? Is it not God's will? Should I, I'm just having a hard time. And no one talks about this. And it has gotten worse recently. And I don't really need advice. I just wanted to make this to just if you can relate to this, because there will be a time that comes sooner rather than later when I will feel amazing and great, and I will be so happy, and I will feel so full, and my relationships will flourish, and I will not have this negative self-talk, and I will not be letting the devil attack my mind like this. That'll come soon. I know it will, right? Probably sooner than I think. But also, I think it can be important to let people know who are new Christians, new believers, people who've discovered the truth, literally, is a better way to put it, discover that Jesus is in fact real, that it is hard. It is hard. Not all the time. Sometimes it's really easy and really awesome, and sometimes, like right now for me, it's really hard. Yeah, so I hope, a lot of people don't watch my videos, but I hope that this reaches someone who needs to see this. Just let you know, like, it's not just you, there's nothing wrong with you. This is just what can happen.